Morning, students. So we have done many of writing skills and some grammar topics also. Today we'll do another grammar topic that is very important, and that is voice. What is voice? Voice shows whether the subject performs the action or receives the action. These are of two types, I'll tell you. The third one, actually these are of three types, but the third one is not used very often. So kinds of voice: active voice, passive voice, and the third one which I told you, that is mid or quasi passive voice. First let's discuss this third one, mid quasi passive voice. What is this? When the subject on whom the action is done. See, the whole thing of voice is the action. Who does the action, who receives the action, who performs the action. This is the only thing around which the voice moves. In mid quasi passive voice, when the subject on whom the action is done looks like it is doing the action. For example, sugar tastes sweet. It is quasi passive voice. How? When we'll change it, convert it, then it will be like sugar is sweet when tasted. When someone tasted it, it is sweet, right? Now the first one, active voice. When the subject of sentence performs the action, that means who is the doer? Subject. Subject is the doer. Doer of the subject of sentence performs the action, the verb is said to be in active voice. Example, Ram loves Sita. Who is the doer? Ram. Ram loves Sita. Then the second one, passive voice. When the subject of the sentence receives the action, the verb is said to be in passive voice. Now we'll change it. Sita is loved by Ram. Here the subject Ram, it is the receiver of action. Here who is the subject? Sita. Now Sita has become the subject, and she is the receiver of love by Ram. I hope you understood what is active voice and what is passive voice. Now steps to change active voice into passive voice. Rule 1. Subject and object of sentence are interchanged. As we did in that example, Ram loves Sita, then the Sita becomes the subject. Sita is loved by Ram. As it is, Ram plays football. Ram is the subject here and football is the object. But these two will be interchanged. Football will come forward and it will become the subject. Football. Now comes how is played here. It will also be explained, don't worry. Football is played by, now Ram becomes the object. Ram will come at the back and it will become the object. Football is played by Ram. Now rule 2. Form of to be is used after the new subject. To be means is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, been, being. Here is was used. Is used because of this V1 plus S or ES. By is used before the new subject in passive voice. Here, when Ram came at the back, by is used before this Ram. Rule 4. Third form of the main verb is used. We'll use the third form of main verb in every passive voice. Here, someone has stolen my watch. Someone is vague subject. That means here no subject was there. I don't know who has stolen my watch. That's why I use someone. My watch has been stolen. And when we will be making it in passive voice, we will remove this vague, fake subject. Vague subjects like someone, anybody, people, somebody are dropped in passive voice. They will not be used while changing the active voice into passive voice. Now the first tense, present indefinite. Remember we did in the tense video. Now here, present indefinite tense, the rule for active voice. Active voice means simple structure. Simple structure, you must learn it. Subject plus V1, S or ES plus object. But when we'll make it passive, what we'll do? Object plus is MR plus V3 plus by plus subject. I told you V3 will always be used, by will always be used, and the subject will come at the back, and this object will be in the first. Okay. Is-MR is used because it is V1, present indefinite tense. So there are some examples. Ram plays football. Football is played by Ram. I teach her English. Now here we have two objects, her and English. English is direct object and her is indirect object. So it can be changed in two ways. English, we can take English here. English is taught to her by me, and we can take here her. That means she. She is taught English by me. They fly kites. Kites are flown by them. He doesn't love Sita. Sita is not loved by him. They do not sing songs. Songs are not sung by them. You do not recognize me. I am not recognized by you. When do you write poems? When are poems written by you? Why does he abuse her? Why is she abused by him? So this is all about present indefinite, active and passive voice. Here I have also given some more examples. You can do that. Then present continuous tense. Active voice, simple structure. You remember, subject plus is MR plus V1 plus ing plus object. Then passive voice, object plus is MR plus being plus V3 plus by plus subject. For example, here again is MR is same, then we'll use being here. Then V3 is compulsory, then by plus subject. I'm reading Hamlet. Hamlet is a novel by William Shakespeare. Hamlet is being read by me. The teacher is teaching the students. The students are being, students plural, that's why are is used. The students are being taught by the teacher. She is cooking food. Food is being cooked by her. You are not eating bread. Bread is not being eaten by you. Is he not helping the poor? Are the poor not being helped by him? Whom are you calling? Who is being called by you? What are you doing now? What is being done by you now? Why are you telling lies? Why are lies being told by you? Why are you not doing something? Why is something not being done by you? Then comes the next one, that is present perfect tense. Active voice, simple structure, subject plus has, have plus V3 plus object. Then passive voice, object plus has, have plus been plus V3 plus by plus subject. Again, has, have same, but we have used been and V3 is common. I have read Godan. Godan is again a book written by Munshi Premchand. Godan has been read by me. Someone has stolen my purse. My purse has been stolen. Now you see, someone is vague subject, which I discussed earlier. So it will be removed while changing the sentence into passive voice. So this was all about present voice in present. Present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect.